Good morning, good morning. It's great to stay out late. Good morning to you. Hey y'all, it is Missy K. Clark McGinnis, host of a Ghost Girls podcast. Let's just jump right into it. We got some breaking news here, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, how many of you have grown up with Where's Jimmy Hoffa Buried? Where's Jimmy Hoffa Buried? Yeah, you're likely to find that like you're going to find Hoffa. Ladies and gentlemen, your ship, and maybe someday that your ship comes in. It just did. Ladies and gentlemen, newsflash, according to, let me go ahead and pull up my news source. It was here in the Garden State Chronicle, Jimmy Hoffa found. The infamous labor leader's remains discovered in a drained Metuchen pond by Marcus Sterling, investigative reporter, March 31, 2026, Metuchen, New Jersey. One of the greatest mysteries in American history has reached a staggering conclusion this morning. The FBI has confirmed that the human remains discovered inside a rusted vehicle at the bottom of Tommy's Pond, formerly Thomas Park, in a our prelim DNA and dental match for Jimmy Hoffa, the treasurer's president, who vanished in 1975. I was 9. The commentary mine, ladies and gentlemen. The breakthrough came from an unlikely source, a 98 inmate known as Vinny the Ghost Fratiani, currently under heavy guard in an Akron, Ohio prison's ICU. From his deathbed, the former mob associate provided a chillingly detailed account of Hoffa's final moments and the exact location of his disposal site. Metuchen police have cordoned off the entire area as a massive multi-agency task force. Forgive the stumbles. I'm just reading through this breaking news. Forgive me. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, including the FBI, Middlesex County Prosecutor's Office, Edison Police, and New Jersey State Police Forensics, and 6 other agencies descend on the brainy borough, unquote. The recovery centered on a mud-caked sedan that emerged as the pond was drained for an investigation. Inside the trunk, investigators found skeletal remains that forensics experts say provided a definitive positive hit based on initial comparisons. The news has sent shockwaves through the local community and around the world, though reactions widely vary across generational lines. Says resident Arthur Pendergrast, watching the forensics teams through yellow tape. I've walked my dog past here every single morning for 20 years. I never saw the bottom of this pond. It's amazing the things you walk by. You have no idea what happens under this water. Others expressed pure disbelief. Quote, in Tommy's Pond, never in a million years, unquote, said longtime resident Sarah Miller. We all heard the stories where we thought he was under the Pulaski Skyway or buried in the cement in Yankee Stadium. For the younger residents of Metuchen, the name Jimmy Hoffa carries far less weight. Honestly had no idea who that was, said 19-year-old Leo Kim, a student at Rutgers. Nearby, a local high school student, Tyler J., admitted the name did ring a familiar bell. I think my history teacher talked about his name once, but I wasn't really paying attention. Most kids don't with the phones these days. Tyler said, I just thought it was some urban legend like the Jersey Devil. Oh, no. The investigation is expected to be a lengthy process as teams meticulously sift through the silt of the pond bed. According to authorities, Tommy's Pond will remain drained for at least 6 months to allow a full area sweep of the area before it's refilled and returned to its natural state. For now, the quiet park on Lake Avenue remains the center of the investigative world, finally yielding a secret it held over 50 years. The Science of the Silt, How Forensics Unlocked the Hoffa Mystery, by Marcus Sterling Metuchen, New Jersey. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Let's continue. As the recovery operation on Tommy's Pond is underway, forensic experts are detailing the high-stakes science used to identify the remains found inside the submerged sedan. While the world has long speculated on Hoffa's final resting place, it was the chilling words of a 98-year-old's detailed confession that finally closed the case. He confessed in a cold, nonchalant, matter-of-fact way, said investigator Rowan Calder, chief inspector of Federal Corrections Oversight. I've dealt with a lot of cold, evil prisoners in my years, but not this type of evil. I knew where this guy was going after he dies. Advanced forensics in murky waters. The ID process was spearheaded by the New Jersey State Police Forensics Division and the FBI's Underwater Search and Evidence Response Team, USERT. Despite nearly 50 years underwater, the remains were remarkably well preserved due to the anaerobic, oxygen-free environment of the pond's thick sediment. Dental comparison. Prelim results showed a definitive hit using dental records. Forensic odontologists matched extensive gold dental work found in the skull to Hoffa's 1975 charts. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. And so closes another cold case is solved. Wow. This was big news for me when I was a kid. 1975. 1975 was a big news year for me. The sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald, like the song goes, yeah, go find it. That year, the Amityville house was in the news, and go check your local streaming channels on the History Channel, folks, and look up History's Greatest Mysteries, Season 3, Episode 5, The Amityville Horror, okay? Sit through that. That half hour will change your world. I kid you not. But if you're generational, and if you're Gen X or Gen Zennial, like yours truly, it means more than to you Gen Z and Alpha and beyond, okay? But for us Gen Zers, latchkey kids, Gen X, and those, especially Gen X who lived in Brooklyn and in Queens and Long Island where this took place, yeah. I could definitely relate to that kid, Daniel Lutz, when he said, how you get thrown up a flight of stairs. Yeah, we'll leave that for y'all to figure that out. Another major news story. So Edmund Fitzgerald, Jimmy Hoffa, gone missing, and Amityville Horror. Personal news story. I get clobbered by a rock. I died. Oh, yeah. No clue. I had seen it coming in. Somebody saw it last minute. I saw it very last minute. That rock beamed me good like it was on a flight plan. And next thing I know, I'm knocked out of my body and I'm wondering what the hell's going on. And I see kids come running over. Hey, the kid's dead. The kid's dead. The kid's dead. The kid's dead. No, I was just knocked out, but they thought I was dead. They weren't wrong. My spirit was knocked out of my body, and I was wearing the same clothes I was playing outside in. I look to my left and see 3 gigantic tall beings, Gabriel, Raphael, and Michael, all of them archangels. Gabriel in beautiful quicksilver gray, Raphael in this beautiful green gold, slithering green, but gold lit within. And do we need to say anything about A.A. Michael and the cobalt blue, y'all? Cobalt blue electric fire? All 3 of them, 2 blondes and a brunette, Too bad I didn't have the redhead. Anyway, no, in this case, it wasn't a blonde, brunette, redhead. Nope, blonde, brunette, big blonde. And it was Michael who I heard in my thoughts say, "You're fine. It's okay. We're here to watch you. Do you want to go back?" And I'm like, I don't know. Where do I want to go back? Go back where? And then Gabriel said, "Kid, you're dead." I'm what? And I, out of sheer panic, I kicked my eyes to my right, and I saw I was out cold, blown out like a candle flame out. And the rock right next to my right hand, I was out cold in the same clothes I saw my spirit in. And there were like 14 kids peering over. She's dead, go get her mother. I mean, it was chaos. And I'm looking down at myself. I'm like, I'm dead. I'm going to get in trouble for this. That was my first, kid you not, people. That my first thought, kids, I'm going to get in trouble for this. No shit. And then that's when Raphael kicked in. No, hun, no, you're not going to get in trouble. I assure you, you will not be in trouble for this. But you must answer, Michael, do you want to go back? And I said, well, do I want to go back or do I have to go back? And they said, well, it's up to you. You can come with us and you don't feel anything, or you can go back and finish what boss missioned you for. Who's boss? God, of course. Oh, okay. Now, we're standing there having this conversation. Meanwhile, I'm a ghost, and I have all these kids running through me, and I'm like, and I asked the angels, so does that mean I'm a ghost? And all three of them said, yes, you are. Okay. So this took no time and forever at the same time. And that's when both Gabriel and Raphael said, you really got to answer Michael, because he's got to have an answer. Are you sure I'm not going to get in trouble? No, you will not be in trouble. I assure you, you will not be in trouble. But you do have to make a decision. Okay, put me back. And I wake up with a screaming headache. Oh my, I wake up crying. I literally wake up crying. People, that rock was decent orange big. I had a goose egg this size of a grapefruit on my head. And there was oh man, I had a goose egg on my head. Oh goodness, it took 2 months for the swelling to go down. That's how big that fucking lump was on my head. And I had to have ice on my head every night for a week to get the thing down, until they figured out how to get me like a little cap, like a little cooling cap beanie thingy. And I was wearing that every night on my head to go to sleep. It took 2 months to get that bruise down. I never did personally find who threw that rock at me. I'm sure somebody on the other side probably found him and worked him over. But ladies and gentlemen, this just goes to prove you do have people you do have beings, intergalactics, other life forms across the space-time continuum that are looking out for you here on Terra, here on Earth, in this earthen Olympiad you have signed up for. Yes, people, you have signed up for your own brand new, this Earth School? Nah, this is a Earth Olympiad. So have fun, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for listening. Let me go back to my recording. And definitely the show notes will have this information. Forgive the stumbling over. I've got my own mouth hardware to improve. But you already heard how I read. So if you want some more of that, please throw me a donation. Any amount. I don't freaking care. ghosttalk@gmail.com. You guys are my sponsors. And all 17 of you that subscribed and all 2 of you that's listening. Thank you again. I love each and every one of you. You know it. You know I know it. And yeah, guess what, everybody? We have passed the point of KNOW, no return. Okay? So buckle in, buckle up, hold on tight. It's going to get a lot crazier from here. Much love to everybody. I will never stop appreciating each and every one of you. ghosttalk@gmail.com, 950 Eisenhower Boulevard, Harrisburg, PA, 17111. And if everything goes well, in the next 3 months, this may be my last 3 months at this place. Oh boy, here we go. According to reports, July 4 of this year, this country will be celebrating a sesquicentennial. Sesquicentennial. That's it. Sesquicentennial. Quincentennial is 500 years. Sesquicentennial is half that. Sesqua is half that. Quincentennial means 5. Quince is 5. Centennial is 100. 100 times 5 is 500, right? But we're half that. Sesquicentennial. I know, I stumbled over this word. What can I do? Thank you again, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great evening. Have a great rest of your day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is you do on this planet. Be good to each other. Be kind. Be loving to each other. And we'll catch you in the next one. Much love, folks. Bye-bye.